And if that's not enough, that's just one of a number of hurricanes threatening parts of the country right now. Meteorologists are tracking 3 in the Atlantic alone. Cable QC's Cedric Haynes is here. Cedric, it's not that unusual this time of year.
No, not at all, David. In fact, as we take a look at some of the stats, I've been crunching some of the numbers since way back in 1851. We've been getting a lot of data in. And, you know, September the 10th, that's right around the peak of hurricane season on average every year. So this time of the year is usually pretty active. And, of course, this year is no different. In fact, we're tracking 3 hurricanes currently in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean now. We've got Florence, we have Isaac, and we have Helene. Now, the great news is Helene will kind of recurve out to sea here. So it's what we call a fish storm. It's just going to hang out with the fishes there. But Isaac is a storm we'll watch, but that won't be until probably this weekend or next week as it makes its way, as we call the Caribbean cruiser there. And then as we look at Florence, that's going to be the big storm that we're really focusing on. That's the one that they're preparing for along the southeast coast. So let me take you in and show you the storm. It's really been getting its act together today. If you look down into the storm, you can really see this kind of stadium effect. You almost see kind of how it kind of dips in a little bit there. That's the center of the storm, and right in there you see that eye wall clearing out. That's a sign of what we call an intensifying storm, and it's been rapidly intensifying throughout the day. Just 24 hours ago, this thing was barely a hurricane, and now it's up to Category 4 strength with winds of 140 miles per hour, moving off to the west-northwest at 13, and the pressure has continued to drop, and that's really the big story. So where is it headed? Well, as you heard, along the southeast coast, it's likely to move that way. But as we go into the next 24 hours, this storm is going to get even stronger. So it has the potential of getting up to about 150 mile per hour winds. Would not be impossible for this to briefly hit Category 5 strength at the top of the hurricane scale before starting to weaken and making its way inland. And that's going to bring severe flooding, also the potential of some dangerous winds, and, of course, that life-threatening storm surge as well. So big storm headed that way.
All right. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on that all week. Thanks, Cedric.